Hey Vo, and welcome back to another episode of The Lonely Overlander. Today I have a quick hack video specifically for the owners of the Thule Foothill rooftop tent. But before we jump into that, I want to let my Canadian viewers know about the exciting Backroads Mapbook 30th anniversary contest that just opened up. $30,000 worth of giveaways drawn all summer long. Look for it and scan the QR code at the end of this video to enter. This tip actually came to me last year from a viewer of the channel. No doubt after watching my episode where you could see me climbing all over the truck struggling to close the cover zipper. For whatever reason, Thule thought that having the cover unzip and flip towards the outside of the vehicle made the most sense. Of course, doing so also means that the three-sided zipper closure for the cover is on the opposite side of the vehicle, a long reach away from the ground when you have to stretch across half the roof. Well, thanks to the tip from my viewer and the fact that Thule thoughtfully put cover attachment channels along all sides of the tent frame, rearranging and flipping around the cover is thankfully possible. The tent is a little involved to set up compared to like a hard shell tent, for example. So switching it up and having the three-sided zipper closures on the outside of the vehicle make all the difference when it comes to pitching and packing the tent. So let's take a look now and I'll show you how I did it. This cover swap is probably easiestly done on the ground, but still is possible if yours is mounted on the vehicle. You'll want to just wheel it out and lay it flat on the ground, unzip and peel back the cover, and then just slide it out of the channel in either direction. The cover uses a stitched-in rope in the fabric that slides into a type of C-channel in the side of the tent frame. Once you have the cover removed, set it on the ground on the opposite side aligned for refitment. Pick the tent up on end, and starting on the one side, pull straight out the zipper flap from the C-channel. Do the same on the opposite side. The entire zipper flap should be able to just pull straight out now. Now take the cover, which has just one side that has a stitched-in rope, and slide it into and center it into the same channel. Lay the tent back down and determine which end of the cover has the open zipper end. Start the zipper flap into the channel, making sure that the zipper start side is on the same zipper start side of the cover. You'll need to leave equal amounts at each end for the side channel. Just estimate the length, then slide that end into the appropriate channel. Some binding is likely to occur at the corner. Just carefully work it and pull it so it conforms to the 90-degree bend. On the other side, you're going to do the same thing. Again, it's going to bind and resist making that corner, so some working will be needed. Now you can lay the tent back down and flip the cover back over the proper way now. Some fine tuning may be needed to center it and squaring it up on the corners. Now line up and start the zipper. There will most likely be a slight alignment issue as you close it. Just wiggle the zipper flap along so you get a smooth closure. And that's it for the cover swap. I figured while I'm at it, I'll show you how I mount mine single-handedly onto the Bronco using a couple dolly wheels and thumb screws. With a couple L brackets attached to the back crossbar of the rack where I mounted the wheels, I just simply lean the tent up against them and heave it straight up off the ground, rolling it ahead as I lift. Then it's just a matter of simply sliding it up and centering it. If you have a roof rack with multiple crossbars like I do, the best way to set up the mounting brackets for the tent is to stagger them across 4 different rails, alternating back and forth like so. This gives extra rigidity to the rack both crosswise and lengthwise, and really helps with preventing flexing and bending. All that's left now is to lower the rack back down and attach the brackets. And now removing the cover is a breeze, starting at the inside front and drawing it along the outside of the vehicle instead of the old way, reaching around and leaning over the roof with the zipper lead, especially frustrating when you also roll with a basket and awning on the roof as well. The cover can now be peeled back on the roof side of the vehicle and rolled up, instead of the old way where you had to tie it up out of the way so it didn't cover the doors. And don't open the tent like I do just here, without the ladder fully extended and locked. That wasn't very smooth at all. And so there it is, that's all there is to it. If you're pulling your Foothill tent out for the first time this season like I am, then swapping the cover around will take you all of 5 or 10 minutes. It may take a little longer than that and be a bit more challenging if it's already mounted, but not impossible. Why Thule decided this was the best way to sell the Foothill and not mention anywhere that the cover is actually reversible is a mystery to me. In fact, the instructions and online video actually show the tent being delivered without the cover installed and shows you the backwards way of installing it. I've also actually seen reviews on the official website complaining about this, so maybe at some point they'll document it and include instructions for flipping the cover around. If you found this video helpful, you can help me out with a like and a subscribe. Like I mentioned, I'm just getting ready for the travel season, and I'm planning on lots of good overlanding content over the coming months, and I think you're really going to enjoy it. For now, take care, and we'll see you back here again on The Lonely Overlander. As I mentioned, here's the QR code I promise as a referral to sign up for the contest entry. Scan it with your phone camera to enter. If you are watching this on your phone, find the contest referral link in the description. Also, earn bonus entries by submitting map photos, points of interest reviews, map updates, and friend referrals. Good luck to everyone.